Welcome back. This is part 4 of our How to Read Your Central Hudson Electricity Bill course, and this is the final video in our series. We will wrap up with a couple subjects within our deep dive section of the course. To start, let's look at what's called net metering and value stack credits. When a customer produces energy on their property, through rooftop solar panels, for example, net metering or value stack credits allow a customer's meter to spin in the reverse and forward directions. When the customer's solar panels are producing less energy than the customer is using, the electric meter will measure the energy passing from the utility to the customer and spin in the forward direction. When the solar panels are producing more energy than the customer is using, the electric meter will measure the excess energy passing from the customer to the utility and spin in the reverse direction. In traditional net metering, the excess kilowatt hours that your solar panels generate each month are added to a running tally on the first page and are applied to the next bill. And now we'll zoom into this example bill so you can see where those credits are applied. In the bottom left corner of page 1, you can see both the current month's net generation, right here, as well as the year-to-date net generation, which is right here. Page 3, zoom back up and shift over here, shows that no kilowatt hours were actually purchased from Central Hudson that month because the panels produced more energy than was used. And that's confirmed by this 0 number for electricity used or purchased from Central Hudson. That said, the customer still has to pay the monthly basic service charge for the privilege of being connected to the grid to access backup electricity anytime the solar panels aren't producing what's required. And customers who have solar panels through net metering or value stack credits pay only every 2 months. So they don't receive bills every month. The reason for this is to have only actual billing and no estimates to be able to accurately track the generation from the solar panels. So you can see in this example, the customer paid their 2-month fee, around $40, and that's all that they owed for that 2-month period. For commercial customers, the excess energy that you produce is first monetized as value stack credits based on a series of factors such as the location and time of generation, and are shown as a monetary credit on your bill. This would also be on the bottom left corner of page 1, but would instead show up as monetary credit instead of as kilowatt hours. Any excess monetary credits are carried forward to the next billing period and would be deducted from your total amount due up here. All net metering and value stack customers, just reiterating once again, are billed once every 2 months to ensure actual meter reading for every bill. All right, so that wraps that up. We'll move on to what's called community distributed generation. If, rather than installing solar panels on your house or property, you instead signed up for a subscription to a community solar farm to take advantage of the financial and environmental benefits of off-site solar, you will see at the bottom of page 3 of your bill, community distributed generation credits, and we'll zoom into this example here. So right here, distrib generation credit, February, a credit or deduction of $25 from the bill total. The amount of kilowatt solar energy that your of the solar farm generated during the billing period is multiplied by the price of the energy to determine the credit in dollars that is deducted from your total bill. Currently, community solar subscribers have 2 bills. The first is from the company that owns the solar farm. An example of is Nexamp, in which you pay a monthly fee for the energy produced by the panels. The second is your regular Hudson bill, where you receive a CDG credit at the bottom of page 3, like we see here. the CDG credit on your central bill will, on average, be 10% greater than what you had to pay to the solar company each month. So you'll save around 10% overall without the risk that comes with installing and owning solar panels on your property. These 10% savings are a New York State subsidy, which helps promote the growth of local solar farms. It is important to note that people who own their own solar panels cannot also be part of a community solar, since it would be considered double dipping into the same state subsidy, from which solar panel owners already benefit. On the other hand, solar can be combined with purchasing electric supply from a CCA, such as Hudson Valley Community Power, or from third-party ESCO. This is a bit simplified, but just think of it as your solar panels on a community solar farm should produce the amount of electricity that you use over a year. But sometimes it's cloudy, so you need to have a backup, clean source of electric supply for those months of lower production. Similar to why folks who own their own solar panels purchase backup supply from a CCA, just in case their panels generate as much energy as they use in a given month. For this reason, CCA can be combined with community solar or rooftop solar to ensure that all of it is clean and affordable. If you'd like to learn more or to sign up for community solar, visit hudsonvalleycommunitypower.com/solar or call 845-859-9099 extension 4. Last but not least, we'll take a look at an offering called budget billing. To avoid seasonal fluctuations of energy bills that can be caused by hot or cold weather extremes, budget billing allows customers to spread bill payments evenly over a year. Your monthly budget payments are uniform for 11 months based on your usage history. Then, the bill for the 12th month will include a plus or minus adjustment to reflect fluctuations in your actual usage and in energy prices for the year. You can see an example of a monthly budget billing installment on page 1 of this bill. So here we budget installment for August, a set amount, and you can see here total amount due. In this example, customer actually would have only owed a total of $247.31 for that month, but they had a lower electricity usage. What this means is most likely in the final month of the year, during the reconciliation month, as Central Hudson calls it, the customer will receive a credit for the difference in what they paid compared to what they owed for that month. However, there may be other months where the total electricity cost is actually more than this $330 amount, in which case the differences might balance out and no money will be owed or paid at the end of the year. And concludes our How to Read Your Central Hudson Electricity Bill course. Once again, we'll show our contact information if you have any questions. You can reach out to us at Hudson Valley Community Power, and also please call Central Hudson if you have any questions. And lastly, a reminder to check out Central Hudson's COVID-19 updates page here, as well as their frequently asked questions page here. Thank you very much. All right.